Hey, do you bounce back easily after rejection? If you do, then it's highly likely that you're a dominant character. It's what we like to call, in the four buyer types model, demanding Don. Now, there's a lot of dealer principals that are demanding Dons because they need to make the decisions. There's some sales managers are, and there are some salespeople as well, but there's a lot that are not dominant. And if they're not dominant, then they don't overcome rejection well. And of course, that can affect sales results. So if you are one of the other four buyer types, so we've got reasonable Ruth. They don't like conflict much at all, but getting over rejection is not a 5-minute thing at all, whereas for a demanding Don, it is. If you're a steady Eddie, they actually hate rejection. That's a powerful word, hate. They hate it. So they can get offended and really affected by, a customer buying a different car, a deal falling over on finance, the way their sales manager or dealer principal speaks to them. I coach people that hold on to this stuff for like weeks and weeks and weeks. They see people very differently purely over something that they said. And then you've got the final one, which is Suspicious Sarah. So much to learn about the four buyer types, but Suspicious Sarah in the way that they overcome rejection. It's not a quick thing either. So we have to learn to adapt. We call it ego drive, which is the ability to bounce back. But when you and your team are bouncing back quickly, there's more sales on the table because you're 100% ready. It doesn't matter if it's sales, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in sport. If you suffer a defeat or you don't play well, that feeling inside, that knot, a lot of demanding Dons don't get the same feeling because they may get it very temporarily, but then they move on. Whereas a lot of these other four buyer styles, I'll flick you over to the screen so you can see them, they don't get over the rejection that quickly. Now, it's not a case of just going for a walk or taking a few breaths, although that may help slightly. What they did was they studied the top 100 tennis players in the world. And as you may know, the skill level, there was hardly any difference whatsoever from number 1 right through to number 100. Okay. But what the top players were able to do, they were able to bounce back after losing a game or a point or making an error or even losing a set or a match. And the way they measured this is from their heart rate. You see, the top players in the world, when they suffered those defeats or losing a point or making a mistake, their heart rate was lower than the other players in the top 100. Isn't that interesting? So yes, taking a few deep breaths or going for a walk, I say, may help a little bit, but you really need some very good strategies, some strategies that are tailored to the person that we're speaking to. Again, if you're dominant character, demanding Don, this will be easy for you, so it's probably not relevant. But for the rest of your team, the rest of your dealership, if you happen to be a dealer principal, then this is of utmost importance because it's affecting business and you're losing sales through it. So if you want any help with this or the 4 behavioral styles or the buyer types, reach out and we'll see if we're a good fit or not. Hopefully that's useful. Have a great day and I'll speak soon. Bye for now.